Every day we're bombarded by information. News alerts, social media, messages, and endless headlines. It's overwhelming. Our phones buzz with updates before we even get out of bed, and by the time we've had our morning coffee, we've already absorbed more data than people did in an entire day just a few decades ago. We live in an age where information is everywhere, but clarity is rare. The world is louder and faster than ever, and it's easy to feel like we're drowning in a sea of noise. The promise is that all this data will make us smarter and more connected. We're told that knowledge is just a click away, and that being plugged in means being informed. But often, it just leaves us anxious and confused. Instead of clarity, we get stress. Instead of connection, we sometimes feel more isolated than ever. One day, a story is true. The next, it's debunked. Headlines contradict each other, and it's hard to know what to trust. Facts blur with opinions, and rumors spread faster than ever. In seconds, misinformation can circle the globe, shaping what millions believe. In this noisy world, it's easy to feel lost and to cling to whatever confirms our beliefs. We seek comfort in familiar ideas, even if they're not true. But that's not learning, it's building an echo chamber. When we only listen to what we already agree with, we stop growing. To truly grow, we need more than just information. We need a way to sort through it. We need tools to separate fact from fiction and to make sense of the chaos. The real challenge is asking, where did this come from? What's the source, and can I trust it? Who's telling me this, and why? What's the evidence? What's their motive, and what might they be leaving out? Without these questions, we're adrift, vulnerable to misinformation and poor decisions. We risk being swept away by the current of confusion. We deserve better, a mind that's clear, strong, and protected. A mind that can cut through the noise and find what matters. In this ocean of data, it's not about finding more information, it's about learning how to think. It's about building habits that help us question, reflect, and understand. That's the compass we need, not just to survive, but to thrive in this new world. Let's discover how to build it. The journey starts now, and together we'll learn to navigate the flood of information with confidence and clarity. How do we build that inner compass that helps us navigate the world? In a world overflowing with information, how do we know what to trust, what to question, and what to believe? The answer lies in developing epistemic insight, a skill that goes far beyond memorizing facts or figures. Epistemic insight is about understanding how you know what you know. It's not just about collecting information, but about questioning the very foundation of your beliefs and ideas. Imagine building a house. You need a solid foundation, or everything else is at risk. Epistemic insight is like checking that foundation, making sure it's strong before you build higher. When you hear a claim, don't just accept it. Ask yourself, is this reliable? What's the evidence behind it? Who is making the claim and why? Is it fact or opinion? Is it based on solid reasoning or just someone's perspective? In today's world, where opinions and facts often blur together, this skill is more important than ever before. We're constantly bombarded by news, social media, and advertising. Without epistemic insight, we risk judging everything by appearances, falling for what's most eye-catching or persuasive. But with it, we learn to look beneath the surface, to dig deeper and uncover the truth. Epistemic insight means taking control of your mind, choosing what to believe, not just absorbing what's loudest or most popular. It's not just an intellectual exercise. It's a form of personal empowerment that shapes your confidence and independence. This is how you become the master of your own learning, and ultimately, the architect of your own life. Without epistemic insight, we're lost in a forest of misinformation. False beliefs aren't harmless. They grow into confusion, fear, and mistrust. Real harm happens. People follow bad health advice, fall for scams, or get divided by rumors. Lacking this skill makes us vulnerable to those who don't have our best interests at heart. When communities believe things that aren't true, it creates division and erodes trust. Shared truth breaks down, making real solutions impossible. Developing epistemic insight is urgent. It's mental self-defense. When we believe without good reason, we give up our power and clarity. The cost is high lost autonomy, broken conversations, and a society held back by ignorance. We must choose a wiser path. What does epistemic insight look like in our everyday lives? It's not just a concept for academics or philosophers. It's something we can all use, every single day, to make sense of the world around us. In science, epistemic insight means understanding that a single study isn't the final word. Knowledge is built slowly, layer by layer, as evidence accumulates and consensus forms. It's about being open to new findings and recognizing that uncertainty is part of the process. With technology and AI, it's remembering that machines process patterns, not truth. Algorithms can be powerful tools, but they don't have wisdom or context. They reflect the data they're given, and sometimes that data is flawed or incomplete. That's why we must think critically, not just accept answers at face value. We need to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and look for evidence before drawing conclusions. In history, epistemic insight means realizing that every story has a perspective, and that the past is often more complex than it first appears. We ask, whose voices are missing? What evidence is there and what might be left out? This helps us see the bigger picture and understand history in a deeper way. This turns us into active detectives, not passive readers. We become curious investigators, piecing together clues and seeking out different viewpoints. In politics, epistemic insight lets us step back from tribalism and see issues from multiple sides, even when we disagree. We ask, why does someone believe this? What's fact? What's prediction? We learn to separate opinion from evidence and to listen with empathy. We don't have to agree, but we can understand each other better, and that's how real progress begins. This skill transforms how we see science, technology, history, and each other. It helps us connect ideas, challenge our own thinking, and grow as individuals and communities. It's the first step to real conversation, not just argument. It opens the door to understanding, respect, and collaboration. With epistemic insight, we become thoughtful, not reactive. We pause, reflect, and respond with care. We build bridges, not walls. We find common ground, even when we disagree. That's how we move forward together, by learning, questioning, and growing as a community. It all starts with asking better questions, and being open to where those questions might lead us. Practicing epistemic insight brings humility, the wisdom to say, I don't know. In a world obsessed with certainty, admitting doubt is powerful. True wisdom isn't knowing everything, it's staying open to learning. Intellectual humility means you're always curious, ready to change your mind with better evidence. Your beliefs aren't your identity, they're ideas to examine, not defend. This creates space for honest self-reflection. What if I'm wrong? What if the opposite is true? Humility also brings compassion. When you see how easily you can be mistaken, you're more forgiving of others. Most people are just trying to make sense of the world with what they have. This understanding replaces judgment with empathy. Instead of opponents, you see fellow travelers. Humility connects us all. How often do conversations turn into arguments, leaving everyone frustrated? Epistemic insight offers a way out. Shift from winning to understanding. Approach disagreements with curiosity. Ask questions, don't just make statements. Say, that's interesting. What led you to believe that? Invite their story. This shows respect and opens space for real dialogue. Listen to understand, not just to reply. You might see the world through their eyes, even if you disagree. Understanding builds bridges, not barriers. You don't have to abandon your beliefs, but recognize that truth is often a shared journey. Share your perspective gently, as a work in progress. Turn arguments into collaborations, seeking truth together. This is how we heal division, one conversation at a time. How do you build epistemic insight? Start by slowing down. When information triggers strong emotion, pause. That's your first defense. Become a curious detective. Who's the source? What's their motive? Is the headline supported by facts? Check dates and context. Don't just react, investigate. Seek out different perspectives. Read or listen to thoughtful people you disagree with. This isn't about changing your mind, but strengthening it. Like a workout for your brain. It keeps you out of echo chambers and sharpens your thinking. Remember, it's not just what you know, but how you know it. Facts change, but the skill of inquiry lasts a lifetime. Embrace curiosity, humility, and understanding. You'll become wiser, more compassionate, and more empowered. This is the journey to your best self. Start today.